Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Benjamin Reese. I'm here today to show you how to get your BPM that you're uploading into Logic into a new desired BPM. This is from a wave file. So let's start by opening up Logic. Now once Logic is opened up, for this video's sake, I'm going to be doing this in a brand new session. Now this you can apply into any session you've had started previously, any new session, but for this video's sake I'm going to start from scratch with a new audio track with nothing on it. So I'm going to get rid of the plugins that Logic likes to throw in there already. Now I'm going to be going in to grab a sound. Wherever you get your sounds, that doesn't matter. You're just going to want to drag in the desired. So today I'm going to drag in a drum loop. Now before you drag in any of your sounds, make sure the BPM of your session is set correctly, whatever you're going after. Today I'm just, let's just go 105, okay? So you're going to want to make sure that is set before you drag in any sounds, because after you drag in the sounds, if you go to change this after, it's going to start playing around with that sound and moving it as well, and not doing it correctly either. Now, I'm going to drag in a drum loop. Let's see. Alright, so this one says 90 BPM. I'm not going to trust that it's already true and set at 90. What I want to do is actually drag in, go to metering, drag in your BPM counter, and now press play. And what this is going to do is count the BPMs of this drum loop. Now drums are very easy for the BPM detector to pick up on, which I'm going to show you after how you do this without a drum audio file, where this BPM counter isn't going to work quite as easily. So you press play. Alright, so it's at 100. Now that's because I went and changed this sound already before, so, which is good. It's a good thing I checked that. Always check what the BPM is at. So now what you're going to want to do, we know it's at 100. We're going to be changing it to 105. Now, you could do this to 110, 120. It doesn't really matter. However, if the sound you bring in is at, let's say, 100 BPM, you do not want to be changing it to something like 150 BPM. Such a drastic change. That's going to be really, some sounds it might work. Most sounds, on the other hand, it's going to really just kind of destroy the audio file in a sense. It's not going to sound quite so clean. However, today we're going to be minorly changing this BPM. So you're going to double click on the audio file. It's going to bring up track. That's just the default setting it's going to bring you to. But you're going to go to File, and you can bring this up if you want to, and go to Functions, Pitch and Time Machine. And this is where it's very simple, guys. This is pretty much everything right here. So the original and the destination. Now the original was 100, which we found out. And the destination we're getting it to today is 105. Now you're going to click off to the side here just to lock that in place. I found it's good to make sure you do that before you go ahead and click process and paste. Now you can close down what you've just opened up, and as you can see here, we have a perfect 8-bar loop, which is a very good sign. That is why you always want to have your session set to the BPM as well, because that dictates all of the bars and notches that you see here between. It's very good to have everything lining up perfectly. So now we go ahead and press play. And there you have it. That is changing a drum loop. I hope that helped out everybody okay. And yeah, feel free to check out my other stuff. I've got music on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. I do a bit of rapping. It's under Benjamin Reese. I'll have that pop up on the screen here as well. Yeah, thanks for watching, and shout out to Splice. All right, peace.